nasty girl, nasty. Hey lovelies, it's your girl Shantana Remed and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA for such a long while, so let me just reintroduce who I am and what this channel is about. I go by the name of Shantana Redman. I'm a YouTube channel, TikTok, and Instagram as well. I'll be leaving the handles down below here, so feel free to follow up and keep up with me. You can feel free also to watch my older videos just to see a little bit of who is behind the camera. So with no further ado, let's jump right into the video. Hey guys, I know I've been missing for a minute, but I'm here to open up a new diaries. Pretty much, I actually started off a whole diary, but I did some transfer on my older phone. Your girl been upgrade to an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Shout out to my hubby boo. OMG. So I have no excuse to create this content, but I'm slowly working my way because I somewhat drop off shape altogether. But hear me out. Hear me out. We're here to announce a whole new diaries. And if you know, comment down below before I even get started into that one. But your girl have been the nasty one, not to mention your boy. I've been a nasty girl, nasty, a nasty. Anyway, if you don't know by now, your girl was pregnant, been pregnant, and finished that whole pregnancy phase. You heard me right. Yeah, I did went ahead and create my introduction to the pregnancy diary, my trimester 1 and trimester 2 before I even get started. And because of this whole switchover, I've lost some of the file. Some got deleted while I was trying to back up and clear up from the older phone. So I've already passed the whole pregnancy, the whole 9 month, to be honest. Or baby Munchkin is here. This will be like a post videos of our journey of becoming mom and dad, in all honesty. So I'm not going to pretend as if the baby's not here. Baby Munchkin is here. Okay, so I want y'all to have that in the backtrack. So, your girl and boy have been nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty, nasty. But we're married couples, so I'm not even gonna get into we be nasty because if you know, you know. I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? But this pregnancy, to be honest, it was planned. It wasn't a buck-ups or it was an accident or it was a coincidence. It was literally planned for. And before it even wasn't planned for, God ordained it to a point where it was so specific, to a point where he even given the gender of our baby munchkin. Like years before we even got married, before we even know the relationship was going that far, my husband, aunt, and uncle had the vision of God telling them that we're going to have a baby. They state also, God state the gender as well. And of course, sometimes things like these, people say, oh, you just have random dreams and random visions and it now go come to pass, or you just ignore it. Our baby munchkin was ordained to be here, and thanks be to God that that vision wasn't just a random late night dream or anything of the sort. It actually came to life, and I'm so excited. So, backtrack in September, my husband and I decided that we want to give it a try for a baby. We've been together currently now, it's been 11 years, and we're on to our second wedding anniversary, which is basically Monday coming, which should have been August the 5th. So, we decided that we're going to give it a try. To be honest, when I did the first round, we did the first round and we didn't see the pregnancy test came back negative, and I was like, oh my god, I was in shambles. I mean, this is the first time we're trying to have a child. Let me just announce that. So how is it that I'm going to expect to try it the first time and got through? Like, it don't make no sense, Chantel. But anyway, I was in a whole crying stage. I was like, oh, we need to get check up just to make sure that I can have baby and make sure so that our health is in contact and everything. And yeah, I was all over the place. But you see, my husband, he was there to encourage us just to be still. We prayed about it, we talked to God about it, we asked God for his direction, and just to let us pivot the way in this whole getting pregnant phase. And to be honest, we forget about it after a while and then went back again. October 31st to be exact, I realized I didn't see my period. And I know for some girlies they can determine when the period come in. They have an idea. For me, my period is all over the place. So it start early this month, next month it start mid month, the other month it start late month. I've never had a regular period as long as I can remember and what I've been tracking. So on the 31st of October, after leaving work, I decided I'm gonna, get the pregnancy test tested. I got my onesie. I let my sister-in-law, which is my husband's sister, DIY a whole onesie, which I'm gonna show you here on the screen here to do it, even though I never knew I was pregnant because you can have late periods. So I'm just walking it and treading.
This segment is brought to you by
These poor mosquitoes. I'm just going by fate at this point because the 31st of October, my period should have been here for October. But we're going with fate because I said baby Bunchkin was ordained unto us already. So we just said, okay, cool, no problem. We're gonna get the test done, do it, and then we're gonna get the shirt customized and everything ready to surprise hubby with it as well. So we did the customization and everything, and it was positive. Oh my god, I was so excited. I was crying because one thing we talk about a lot during our stage of dating is us wanting to have kids. We're twins. I started off with twins because my mom was twin, but one passed away. May her soul or his soul rest in peace at the time. So I always said a twin, a twin, a twin. So just to see that positive on the test, it meant so much to me, and I know it meant so much for my husband as well. I was so ready to tell everybody in the family. It's like, well, my close family and close friends, like, hey, we're pregnant. My husband's like, y'all better be sure before you said anything. So of course we have to went to the doctor. It was positive again, and it was just art. I don't know how to tell you. It felt so good. It felt so unreal. Like you see that positive. You have watched so many show. You have seen many snippets of person, testing it on camera, and to see the live reaction. Mine, it felt so good in my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be a whole mother, and of course, I'm excited. How we felt, it felt so good. It felt so overwhelming at one point because we're in our little car and are keeping it just to, wait out a little bit before we make the announcement and everything. So we'll start having conversation about the plans of our baby munchkin. The names were already set to some extent. The names set it, we decide to start coming up with names, or we're gonna go about this whole pregnancy journey, the provision that needs to be made to go for it. And trust me, I'm telling you, just to see my husband starting right there and then in a whole different transformation from the husband I know. And as I said, it's been 11 years since we've been together, in all honesty. So it's nothing new, but I've experienced him in so many different areas of his life and my life. But we have never experienced it on a parent side. And to be honest, I can tell you, my husband, my husband, my husband. But big up God for my husband. We can't leave up God in the midst of everything. And throughout this whole time, just know that the bubbles been bubbling up, butterfly in my tummy, in our tummy, because in reality it's now kicking in. That vision is starting to work its way through. In terms of how we tell our close family and our close friend, he was responsible for his side of family, while for me, I was responsible. So I went ahead and created a whole little, little gift bag with some little toys, with a little onesie, a little water bottle, the not water bottle, a baby bottle, and a gift. And this showing my sister, my mom, my two sisters, and my mom, what it was. And trust me, they were so excited. They were so happy. For some weird reason, they take a little while to pick it up. And some I actually created like a puzzle and unscramble words. So they had to scramble the word to find what it was. And trust me, that was a really a fun one. And for some, they actually got a little, I created a canvas, which I'm going to leave it here on the screen to say that we're expecting. And for this part of pregnancy, my husband wanted to be very minimal, like in terms of who we're telling and how we're sharing it. And I might seem like an overshare. I don't see myself as an overshare. I just see like me enjoying small little things and just sharing it to the world where a person can be inspired. He said that he didn't want it to be publicly announced. And if we're in a marriage, we learn to compromise and we have to give and take. And if he said that, at this phase in our life, this chapter, let it be, in a small, small circle, I was up for that. Even though I always say that when I have my baby, I want to carry out a whole pregnancy diary behind the scenes and just to share and just, you know what I mean? That look a bliss. And if you're not the one to share, you would not understand. And it's not like we're here to share to boast or hype on anyone. It's just that little level of, I don't know, sharing. Because they say sharing is caring, right? And as I said, inspiration has to be done. So at the end of the video, you can feel inspired to do whether to do your hair, to do a makeup, decide to take a trip, decide to start a family, whatever it may be. So we share the news. As I said, it's a very basically like a small handful of person. Everybody was excited, they were happy, and I was like, yes, they right there and then from the little reaction, I know baby munchkin was going to be loved in every shape and form possible. And as I said, the small group, it really meant a lot, and it also will, it brings highlight to the snow that you can be loved by one, and when you produce an offspring, they also can be loved by the same person that you were loved from in the first sight. So pretty much that wraps up our whole pregnancy announcement journey. And as I said, I'm excited and I'm happy to bring you along. And as I said earlier in the video, I already have our baby munchkin. It's been 1 month today, to be exact, of being parenthood, and I will continue to share as I go along. I did make videos and save and edit and put down. So as time progresses, I will be sharing some of our my pregnancy diary going forward. But I'm just excited to open up the diaries again because I did it before. The only thing I had left to do was to just create the third trimester, and it just went away so fast. So thank you guys so much for watching. Also, you can feel free to share your pregnancy announcement, how you did yours, how you find out, how you tell your family, how you felt in the time. And also, if you're considering to have a child, you can also feel free to share down below and let me know what's your experience, what's your plan in terms of going about getting pregnant or start a family with your partner, and you know how you want it to play out in the first segment of you becoming a mom or a dad. So thank you guys so much. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, share with a friend. Until next time, bye.